in moving forward with this agenda, when each of us sat around and talked about the priorities, over and over again, we came back to our neighbors and friends back home. And we said, let's just take a common sense approach. We looked at the public pension reform and we said, you know, taxpayers, they're willing to pay their share to make sure that there are good services, important services. But with respect to pensions, out of those almost 13 million Pennsylvanians, those in the private sector, they have 401ks. They've been there since the mid-90s. Many of our friends and neighbors who work at nonprofits, they're happy if they have 401ks. Nobody has pensions in the 21st century. And the younger people, they've been saying, we like the portability of 401ks. And we don't mind paying taxes, but we don't understand why the public sector hasn't moved into the 21st century. If we're going to pay taxes, we want to know that you're moving into the 21st century. And tonight we passed benefits reform that reflects what the taxpayers of Pennsylvania are experiencing in their own lives and what they expect the public sector to do as well. With respect to moving to a private approach to the sale of wine and spirits, Pennsylvanians travel all over. They certainly travel to their neighboring states. Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Maryland, West Virginia, Ohio. And they know that they can go into a grocery store and buy a bottle of wine. And they look at Pennsylvania and they say, we are so antiquated here. Why can't Pennsylvania go ahead and reform itself and move towards the private sector? We're still going to tax it, regulate it, license it. Let's get out of this conflict of interest where we're selling wine and spirits and also being the folks that have to enforce the appropriate sales. Two common sense measures which show that we're moving into the 21st century. And then I'm telling you, when I talk to my neighbors and friends, and they heard about this tax increases that Governor Wolf was putting on the table, 20% increase in the personal income tax, a 10% increase in the sales tax, an expansion of the sales tax to nursing home services and professional services and to room and board stays. I mean, they were there like, oh my goodness, please tell me you're going to stop that. Please. Tell me that you can actually invest in public education and continue to fund human services and corrections without this tax increase. And we did. We are so proud of the work that we have done together as a team. And Governor Wolf, I would only say to you this. You can be about the status quo. You can say that everything has to stay just the way it's been, or you can move Pennsylvania forward. If I were you, Governor, I'd sign these bills and I would declare victory. I would remember that Pennsylvanians are looking for significant change. And the legislature did that tonight by putting these important bills on your desk.